Welcome to a brand new episode of TVGP's We Roguelike It. I'm your host, Boston, and joining me as always is Moonpear.
Hi,
We're here for
Rock and
week
Stone,
Rock
brother.
and Stone. Press triangle to Rock and Stone. We're here for week 3 of Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, where the two of us and Bob are continuing to delve deeper and deeper into the mines, the Earth, the planets.
We yearn for the mines, bro.
That's
We
right.
yearn for the mines.
We sure do. Um,
I mean, I yearn for the end, but that's not something we talk about.
It's a separate thing. Um, God, I don't even know where to start on this episode. There's so much
What
in
is your
this
gear
game.
level?
Oh God. I think it's 30 something. I think
Okay.
I thought I unlocked Hazard 3 when I played this week, and I swore that I did the gate, like gate 2. And
Mm-hmm.
then I went to go start a level, and it's like, yep, Hazard 1 and Hazard 2. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess
Did you do it in the other game mode and forget about it?
maybe I did an Escort because Bob's my best friend.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That that would be my guess.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have to go back. I guess I'll have to go back to the regular mode. Bleh.
Uh-huh.
Escort is really good, man. Like, Escort
So
is
great.
it to me. It's like, I think the amount of time a normal run takes, if you're gonna just do like a 5 stage normal run, I think the length of time those takes is good. But man,
Mm-hmm.
Escort just hits the right amount of time of like, I'm getting in, I'm doing the Hearthstone. The Hearthstone fight is super intense the majority of the time, and then I'm in and I'm out. And
Yep.
it feels like I don't want the regular stages to be shorter, but I
No, it
really
feels like a really good option when you don't
yes.
have that extra 10 minutes
Yeah.
to run the regular stages. Because the ironic thing is the difference between 5 stages and 3 stages, but the stage layout is different.
Yeah.
And on the escort missions, you choose your own pace. You're like, going, you want to go faster? Let's go faster, baby.
That's right.
And then you just chug that thing through the entire level as quickly as you possibly can.
Yep. And escorting Bob is really fun in a way that I usually don't like in a lot of these games, but I think you having to go back and put more oil into Bob to keep it kind of chugging,
Mm-hmm.
you have to be right next to it. But the game isn't really yelling at you if you're not next to it. It's just sort of like, yeah, man, you got to go mine some like meta progression stuff. It's fine. Bob will be here. Don't worry about
Yep.
it. It's not just like, get back to the driller, sir. Like, none of
And the
that
fact that
stuff.
Bob kills anything in front of it is always great
So
because you,
good.
if you get a horde, you can run in front of Bob and just be like,
Yep. And also, like, mines the stuff that's in front of you, where it's like, all right, this stuff is, like, I have not been working on mining speed, so I'm just going to let Bob drill this kind of meta currency and not even
uh-huh.
have to worry about it. That's pretty
Yep.
huge. Um, so I think that's the majority of the stuff I spent this week playing was Escort, because I got the second gate open, and if I
And
remember
then just
correctly,
chug through it all.
yeah, and I'm like, well, I have the problem that I try to not do with a lot of games like this, where it's like, I don't need to
Oh,
get
100% completionism.
yeah, I don't need to get all 3 things completed in a level. But if I play
Yes, you
as
do.
the engineer and I get the
Yes, you do.
platform up to 18 and I
Uh-huh.
just mine 200 of these things in one run, I could just do it in one run. Then I'll be
Exactly.
to the next
That's
one.
the key.
Yeah.
Also, credit to the devs for the updates. On the updates now, they have get weapon up to tier 18, and it gives you a color coordinated class reference
Yep.
of who that weapon can
And
be
it'll just
found
say
with, which is,
engineer in blue, and I was like, great, because
yep.
there are a
And then
bit.
you know it's the middle tier of the engineer.
Yep, it's like, I don't remember the billions of weapons that are in this game, and nor should I have to. I will just pick the engineer, and I will just remember to pick up this weapon and do my dark magic down in the mines.
Yep,
The
it's super great.
yeah, big credit to the devs. Even after the extended early access period, they're still making really good changes to this game here in 1.0.
Mm-hmm.
What
How are you doing meta progression wise?
I feel like I'm doing okay. I haven't filled out any of the on the kind of meta progression screen with all the wheels. I haven't filled out any
Mm-hmm.
wheel yet. I think I'm getting really close to filling out the damage one, if I remember correctly. I think I have 2 or 3 pips left on that. Um, I haven't filled out any, but I'm feeling pretty good about a lot of those. I I think our early concern was sort of, as you fill that stuff out, are they meaningful or impactful upgrades? And so far these seem good. I'm not sure I would say any of them are huge, but I think it reminds me a lot of Halls of Torment, where it's sort of like I
Yes.
just have a leg up when I start my run. It's not one of those things of now every run I'm going to do is guaranteed. It's really just okay, now I'm going to have an easier time getting this run off the ground as opposed to having to really build it up in the first, level or two, which I think is the the bigger change here that I was expecting. I think.
Yeah, 100%. Like the meta progression, like I've cleared out the left 2 columns completely
Mm,
on the meta progression now.
okay.
And it's just incremental enough to be
Hmm.
like, yes, like the you can feel it, but it's not a game changer when it happens.
Right. I think the game
Um,
changer thing for me so far has been the masteries. That's been the thing of like,
yes.
okay, now this weapon does 12% more damage. Or I did the one with I did the mastery for the first class of the engineer, I think, the one that just starts with the basic turret. And it's like, okay, now the
Hmm.
turret, I think it's like fires 7% faster and reloads 7% faster. And I was like, okay, that's great. So it's not just a flat 12% damage upgrade for all of them, like the very first gun. So that makes me
Hmm.
even more interested in investing in the masteries because it seems tailored to the class other than instead of just okay, now this thing just does more damage, which I think is
Yes.
is really exciting.
And it does the same thing with like the level masteries. It seems to be because like I did the one for the red mines, the red crystal caves.
Hmm.
And that one doesn't just give you experience, it gives you 8% experience and an 8% mining speed increase too
That's huge.
on that particular level, which when you've got those red crystals that come down is a bit of a big game changer.
Yeah, that's super cool. Man, this game is
It's
really cool.
fantastic. Can I tell you about the greatest artifact in the game?
Okay, yeah, I'm curious to see if I have it yet.
Yeah, probably not. You need 10 mastery points to get it.
I definitely do not have that. I do have one I really liked, but we'll talk about that
Okay,
next.
you go first.
Oh, I just unlocked one that decreases your reload speed by 25%, but increases it by 5% for each unique tag that you have on your weapons.
Uh-huh.
And when I picked it up, I was just like, okay. And then next time I picked it up, I was like, oh, unique tag. And I basically had like, I think it was an extra 50% in like reload speed because of the run. I was trying to spread across a different bunch of different weapon types. And I was like,
Yes.
oh, okay, that's real good.
Speaking of weapons, do you have a favorite weapon that you've got so far?
No, I just remembered though that um I did unlock my first legendary gear and it's ludicrous and I'm trying to find my screenshot folder here to see if I can here's my screenshot folder. Cuz I remembered to take a screenshot of it in Steam um to try and remember it, and I can't find it right now. Um, I'll load it up here in a second. I'm just gonna fire up Steam while we're talking about something else here.
You're fine.
What has been your
What?
favorite artifact?
So my favorite artifact, well, the best artifact. My favorite is probably the magnet one still.
It's
It's
so
probably my
good.
favorite just because it's so useful.
Yep.
But the best artifact, which I've only had twice in all of the runs I've made, I've only found it twice because I believe it's a legendary artifact
Okay.
or it's a rare one, so it's very hard to find. It's called the weapon case.
The weapon case. Okay.
Uh-huh. You remember how we were talking about we like roguelikes that let you just break the game?
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Have a fifth weapon.
Oh yeah. We just give you another one.
Have a weapon at level 6 with a random overclock applied for its level 5 overclock, and it operates exactly like the other weapons. Now it is in your selection when you get level up. It's in your selection to be upgraded along with everything else.
Oh my god.
It's right there, ready to go. And even if you've only unlocked 2 weapons, it just adds it to the end, and you still have the 2 padlocks left to go.
Oh my god. That's incredible.
It breaks the game.
That's
It's
the
just
mastery one.
have a random weapon. Literally, that's all it does. It just gives you an
That's
additional
so
weapon.
good.
And yes, it's 10 mastery points, and you get the weapon case, which is
Okay.
what it is.
I guess I know what I'm going to be doing on my next stream on Wednesday of this game.
It is unreal.
That's
Because like
wild.
I think I was going for like because the best thing is all of the challenges all take this into account. So it's like have 4 heavy weapons. It doesn't say have only heavy weapons. It says has 4 heavy weapons.
Right, true, because it'll be like 4 kinetic, 4 electric, etc., etc.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Because that way, if you get this, it doesn't mess up your run for the challenge
I
you're
didn't
going
even
for.
think about that. Man.
It's really smart wording on
Yep.
the challenges to be like, yeah, if you get the weapon case, you just get an additional weapon. And I
That's
think the
so
one
good.
I think I was the gunner, and I was all running all heavy, and then the thing I got was the cryo drones that freeze enemies
Yeah,
when they're close to you. And I was just like, okay, this is a game changer. And I just
yeah.
broke the entire game wide open.
Oh my god. I did pull up the screenshot here of the legendary weapon mod that I have here. It's level 32. It's called the Elite Targeter. Does damage, critical chance, and potency as its kind of top level stats. Bottom 2 stats, of course, are the hot ones. The first one is fine. The second one is the game-breaking one. First one is plus 30% reload speed for 15 seconds when a boss spawns. It's fine. That's okay. Not gonna hurt
That's
anyone.
not bad.
The other one, the one that made me sit up when I picked it up, plus 5 max HP when an elite spawns.
Oh, that's a big boy.
Every
That's a
level,
big boy.
I'm like getting 20, 30, 40 additional max HP. I am just...
And especially if you get if you're running if you use that when you're running the level increases, like the
Yep.
level masteries, the 5th level, because it's 10 floors instead of the 5.
Mm.
On the 5th level, you still get the dreadnoughts, so you still get the eggs
Wow.
and the elites.
Yep. It's when I picked that up and I saw it in the menu, I was like, that sounds really strong, but do they mean elite spawns for real, or do they just mean bosses? And no, they mean elite spawns, so anything that shows up with a health bar increases your HP by 5. And it's like, yeah, man, okay, I'm probably not going to take that off for a really long time. Incredible.
I'm using a level. My gear level is now about level 60. My legendary is a level 43. I'm still using it because that luck increase is
Yeah,
bonkers.
that's wild. But we were talking about with the weapon case we were just talking about, this kind of breaks the game wide open. Not in a way where I pick this up and then literally every run for the rest of my time is a guaranteed win, but it makes it a lot easier at this point and a lot more manageable to say, okay, I just don't have to worry about health on these runs anymore because I'm just going to get a health increase all the time in every single level. So that's been really incredible. I'm trying to think of what else I unlocked. I don't think I unlocked any additional classes, but I'm like a level or two away from unlocking the third variant of, I think, two classes. I think it's the engineer and the scout. I think I'm like level 17 and you need 18, or 18 and you need 19, something like that. So I'm like really close to that. I'm trying to, a lot of what I've been doing is just like we've been talking about, firing up Escort, looking at what levels I have available to play, and what the objectives are for the levels that I maybe haven't done yet, and just saying, okay,
Yes.
that's the one I'm gonna do now. Let's just go hang out in Escort and clear some more objectives. And I think that's what it's interesting to see what this game has learned from stuff like Vampire Survivors, where Vampire Survivors had those objectives that you're doing, but it wasn't surfaced as directly and in your face as this game is. Like, if anybody has seen footage of this game, pretty often there's 3 objectives popping up in the upper right hand corner of the screen of just like, hey, do 20 million acid damage, kill 100,000 enemies total, and then here's like an objective for the level you're doing, or here are the 3 objectives for the run you're doing right now. Like, there's always something that you can directly see that you're working on, and it's in the pause menu too.
Yes.
But it's really good to say, like, you started a run and it's like, hey man, you're really close to doing 100 million acid damage, and you know that's going to unlock probably an artifact. So make sure you change damage to acid, or you pick up a bunch of acid weapons, and you're just going to do an acid run this time. It's like, that is really good, and that keeps propelling me through the game.
It's the leaderboard chase. Like,
yes.
For those of you who, especially if you're an older generation, you play like Geometry Wars or whatever, and it'll come up, or what was the game? Can't remember. Streets something.
I don't remember.
Kung Fu game, GTA style. Everybody loves it. It's terrible. It's a B game. You know the one I'm talking about. Anytime.
Sleepy Dogs.
Now I broke you. Thank you, Sleeping Dogs. Like, every time you're doing something in these games, it gives you a leaderboard. It's like, oh, you wheelied for 100 meters. The next wheelie is 112 meters, and that was done from Big Mackie.
Forza
so next
Horizon
time you're doing a wheelie
is a good one too.
Forza Horizon does
hey
it
man,
too.
you found 50 streets. That's really great. The next guy found 56. Do you want to be? And then the next guy after that found 65.
But like, instead of being like this thing where it's like the next person on your friends list is just like, oh no, this is the next unlock that you are super close to.
Yep.
Like, you've done these objectives for this mission. This is your next one you should be aiming for. This is the next one you should be aiming for. This is the next one. And it's just like, it's got me on the leaderboard chase with no leaderboard.
It's got you on the like solo player, because every time that you complete one of those, it's giving you something good, like a new weapon, a new artifact, your gear score goes up, or your gear level goes up, or something big like that. It's not just like, hey, by the way, we gave you 2 meta progression crystals, hooray. It's like, no, now you're stronger. Now you got a new thing. Now you have new toys to play with in a way that feels really rewarding. So it's not like, yeah, I'll just go do that whenever. Like, there are plenty you just do whenever. Like, I got the this week I got the do 5 damage types in one run. So like, I got that one accidentally, but there are plenty where it's like, oh no, I need to do a run where I equip 4 kinetic weapons all in the same run, or I get all 4 weapons leveled up to level 6, and I'm going to focus on that this run, and stuff like that. And that, I didn't even think about it being the leaderboard chase until you just said it now, but that's perfect. Of just like,
I didn't think about it until you were talking about it always being there, and I'm like, oh, it's the leaderboards.
It's the leaderboards, man.
It's that whole thing.
They're doing it. They're doing it to me, and I'm doing it to myself. I'm not even competing against anyone.
The worst part is I'm actually loving it too.
I really am. Yeah. Without the like any of the negatives, because there's no like, the Astrobot games on PS5 will do this. It'll send you like an OS push notification of like, hey man, one of your friends beat the level time on this stage.
Mhm.
You want to go in there and beat it? And it's like, no, I beat my time, but I don't want to compete against anybody else. But I will compete for these 300 achievements that are in the version of this game. So I'll do that. I'll try and get all of those.
Yep.
I probably won't, but I'll try. But
Dude, it's all progression based. That's the best part.
mhm.
Pretty much all of them except for like five are funny joke ones.
Okay.
Like one of them is clear an entire escort level, an entire level, mine every single space of it before you start Bob.
Okay, that's really good. That's a really
Like
good one.
there's like five of those which are
Right.
jokey ones, and then everything else is just like, hey, you want to do that stage 5 mastery level for the gun that you love so much?
Right.
I got you, boy. I
Do it
got you.
for all of them. Do it for all of the levels. Max out all of the characters. Like, and that's the achievements I want. Of just like, okay, do all of it. And that's the appealing thing, I think. God, this game is so good. I don't know how to tell people how to go play this more than both Moon and I got separate private messages from our good friend Mackie of like, how dare you tell me
I
about
hate
this
you.
incredible game? That's all I've been playing, and it's like, yep, that's it's one of
Uh-huh.
those games we
Uh-huh.
talk about every once in a while. Of it's as good as people were saying. It genuinely is, and we don't often get games like that. So, oh man, all right. Any final thoughts here for DRG Survivor, our third week here?
No, I love this game.
Yeah, I it's the game that I want to just sit down and play. It's
I want to
really
stop talking to you so I can start playing this game.
that's right. So on that note, let's go stop talking and go start playing. We'll see you all next run. Bye.
Bye bye.